get a photo bomb.
Should I just like keep walking back and forth behind?
Yes.
You jumping jacks and stuff?
Yeah.
Hey guys, we are back. We are live and we're doing something different. There, Hannah's loitering back there. All right, so we have Wild Donkey with us. And I'm also going live on both of my channels. So we have two channels, guys. We have Training Well Burros, it's all about training. And then we have Famous Seamus Farm, which is our 501c3 nonprofit. Now, today's topic, hopefully you guys can hear me well. So when you get on, let us know if you can hear. Take a step forward.
Gotta show off her cool tattoo here.
I know, we're facing the wrong way for her cool tattoo.
Yeah.
Come on. There, now they can see your pretty tattoo. Yeah, okay. I gotta re-aim the other one. Will you hang on to her?
Yep.
Okay. There, okay. So, look at us. Oh, somebody's on one.
Me.
Welcome. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so now we are just going to talk about grooming. Now, when you bring home your wild donkey, they're gonna be nervous, right? They're not gonna be all about you touching and grooming them. So your normal brush. Hello, Hannah. I can see the message. That's cool. Okay, so now your normal brush, they're gonna be nervous for this. So I like to start off with long brushes. I'll take her down. And then one of the things we want to learn how to do is to be able to see and respond to the comments while we're live.
Okay.
And Hannah's over there playing with sending us messages. She's on the short version. So these are my long brushes. They're not very high tech, guys. My long brushes, one has a toilet bowl cleaner on the top. Of course, I've not used it. And the other one just has this little brush on the top. You can see they're used a lot.
It's my toothbrush.
Dan's toothbrush. And then we just duct tape the ends so we don't get slivers. So when you're first starting off, getting your donkey used to brushing and touch, sometimes they would get nervous by this. So let's watch and see if Ah gives any signs. She's just keeping her head forward. She doesn't care. Okay? So then if I come towards her, do you see how she just leaned away? That's a sign. She says, well, I don't know. You haven't used that long brush on me in an awfully long time. Is going out of the camera on the one of them.
She's being shy. Which one?
On the Famous Seamus one. Okay, so when I go to approach her, if I'm over here and she is leaning away, that's a sign that she's nervous. Okay? Right now she's just more concerned with the grass. So now if I come to touch her and she flinches, and she did not, if she starts to flinch right there, I'm gonna take that away because she's nervous. Okay, and then, oh, this is my training jacket, so I have a lot of oats in here. So I can pay her, and our little word is deet, right? So when I'm first starting, I might come, did you see that? I moved too fast. So I'll just take it away and say, oh, I see that you were nervous. Then I might say nose, and we haven't done this for a long time. We brought Ah home in 2023, and we haven't done target training since she got gentled, so we'll wait for her. And that's the hardest part of donkey training, is you gotta wait for so long. Now she's gotta target the brush, and she does know this if she remembers. Deet, there she's touching it, now I'm gonna give her pay. So if you're getting ready to start grooming your donkey and they're nervous, just make sure you're keeping it fun for them. Nose, deet, there, she's like, oh, I remember this game.
Comments on. Did you comment on it?
Can you see the comments?
Yep, someone's asking if it's a cleaning tutorial.
It's a toothbrushing tutorial. So now I'll come over here. Did you see how she flinched? And I'll say, oh, I see that you were nervous. Now she looks at me and she says she's ready to engage. So I'm going to come back over here. And if she doesn't flinch, maybe I just touch her. I say deet and I pay her. So this is real life. Even though she's gentled and she knows about grooming, I haven't got out the long brush for her for an awfully long time. And you can see how she keeps coming towards me. She's saying that she's interested. She wants to be involved. So now I'm going to come back over and I'm going to touch her. She did flinch a little bit, and I'm just going to be aware of that. And then after they're okay with touch, like you see how she's picking up her head? All of that is a sign. But I could go with the countdown, and she knows this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Now when I do that and I'm doing the countdown, she can't move her feet. That's the rule. So she looked away, and I could have kept her head with me, but that's okay. Now when I'm teaching them to be groomed, all of this can be nervous, and using this long brush is keeping me far enough away where I'm not in a kicking range. So that's a pretty big deal, to not be in a kicking range, because when they're wild, when they're new from the holding facility, you don't know how they're going to react. So we can go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. Now if she were to respond, I would just go back to where she's comfortable. I wouldn't actually stop. So let's say I'm here and she's fine, and when I get down here she's nervous. All I'm going to do is come back up a little bit higher to where she wasn't nervous. So we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep. On the very last one, I'll go a little bit further. And when you're gentling them, you could use hay for pay or oats. I like using steamed or crimped oats. We also use,
Timothy pellets.
thank you, Dan, Timothy pellets, and sometimes I use like a low starch grain. I think there's a lot of comments on here, Dan. A tutorial. Not, well,
Someone's asking how old.
oh, this one here, Wild Donkey Ah is 5 now. She was 3 when we brought her home, and now she's 5. She was wild born. Love getting paid. She does love getting paid. So a lot of people, when they're working with their donkeys, they don't understand reading all these signs. She's licking my hands right now, guys. They don't understand all these signs that they give and that they actually mean something. So learning to watch all these signs is really huge for them. Now, Wild Donkey Ah, since she's been wild, I've taken her and sorted cattle on her. I was hoping to ride her in a parade this year, but she showed me that she wasn't quite ready. So maybe next year, we'll see. Seamus likes to go in the parade, though.
Yes. Oz, an amazing trail donkey.
Oh, yes, she loves the trail. She steps out really well on the trail. She's just licking my hand. Crazy. You are just silly. I haven't had any be aggressive or bitey, but I'm always watching for all those little signs letting me know how they're feeling. Okay, so when you are working with this, you're doing this before you're actually doing the long or the regular brush to groom them. But brushing can be very nerve-wracking to a newly wild animal. So when we're doing the countdown, I'm always going to go just a little bit further. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then on deep, I'm going to go farther. Now she's been doing all this since 2023.
Someone asked, is she strong?
Yes, she's very strong. She, I mean, I don't know what she can pull or anything, but I ride her and she does a great job on the trail.
What's the rule of thumb for the weight that they can carry?
So the rule of thumb for what your donkey can carry is 1/3 of their body weight.
30% for a rider,
Yep.
20% for packing.
And the reason it's less for packing is because when you're packing your donkey, you don't have a balanced rider. So when they're shifting, when you're riding, you can kind of keep your balance and help them balance. But if they're packing for you, that doesn't help. It doesn't help each other. Cute, old, impressive 30%. Yes, they are strong. They're stronger than the average horse a horse of the same size. She just loves licking my hand. She's so funny.
She thinks she's a dog.
So once you have them comfortable with the long brush, I'm going to use the long brush everywhere on her. You think my hand is a pacifier. So I will do it down here. Can be kind of nerve-wracking because that's a blind spot for them. But you can see she doesn't care, and then I can pay her. So sometimes I'm just touching her, and sometimes I'm doing the countdown. And then another spot you need to get them ready and prepared for is on their belly. I've had them kick out when I touch at their belly the first time. But we want this to be a good experience for them. When we're teaching them to be gentle and to be domestic, we want to make them want to be with us. Have a favorite mug. Question sticker. I don't think I understand that question, but we do have a Training Wild Burros mug, and that's a really fun mug. Okay, so once we have them comfortable with our long brush, then maybe I'm gonna start working on just getting her comfortable with my hand. You can see she's pretty comfortable already. But when we're petting them, being at their shoulder is gonna be their favorite place for you to be at the beginning. Everything you do on one side, you also have to be prepared to do it on the other, because they could watch 2 different TV shows at the same time and comprehend what's going on. And whatever TV show they're watching from one eye, the other eye doesn't have a clue about it. So when you go over to their other side for the first time, they've never seen you there or experienced that on the other side. Did you see another question, Hannah? So when I'm teaching them to accept touch, I might just pet them a little bit here, and then maybe I come up here and back down real quick. So I'm just saying, oh, look, when I come up here, it's okay. And then eventually you come up by their head, and then you go back down really quick. Now, as you can see, she loves all of this, and she loves having her ears scratched.
Oh yeah.
But all of that has to get worked into. They don't just start off loving that. One of the things I love when they're getting their ears scratched, their eyes will twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's...
Oh, look at her lip.
Look at her lower lip.
Oh, we
Can
got
you
to
zoom
aim
in
it
on?
down more. Not that one, the
The
other
other one.
one.
Oh, I think you can zoom
Can you
in.
zoom while we're on live?
Yeah, scratch her some more.
See, we're trying to aim it. Sorry,
Look
guys.
at her lip, just wobbling. That means she's really relaxed.
And she's
She's
just
just-
loving it.
Here you go. You good girl. You did a good job. You did. You are a good girl, aren't you?
Look at how much this is hanging out. When their lip is hanging out like that, it absolutely means that they're just loving life. And that's what we want them to have their experiences be with us, where they're loving life with us. Now, when you start working on brushing them with a regular brush or a shedding brush, I didn't even know you could zoom while we're live. That's so
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Guys, I'm learning about going live. This is new for me. Okay, so when you're brushing them, they might get nervous. So maybe you go like this and they're like, oh my gosh, what was that sound? Just go slow and pay them a lot, okay? After time, just like doesn't react at all, after time they won't react and they'll like it and it'll feel good to them. But when you first start all of this grooming stuff, it's nerve-wracking to them to begin with, okay? Are you guys seeing any other questions on there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Now, when you are going down and you're brushing their legs, make sure you stay in a safe spot. Remember, we're always trying to take care of our safety and their comfort at the same time. Now, when you're doing this, you could go a little bit and then pay them, go a little bit more, pay them, until you're going all the way down to the bottom of their foot. All right, guys. So our normal time is 6:30, but for the next week, we might be going live more here in the backyard. There's a pretty backdrop, and Ah likes the extra attention, that's for sure.
It's a really nice sunset.
Yes.
See if you can see it on here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And it's so nice out right now.
Yeah.
We're lucky to have such great weather. And we got Thanksgiving week coming up. What are you guys thankful for? I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys are thankful for. I am thankful for our family and all these wonderful donkeys that we have, and all of you guys tuning in and watching. So we're going to be going live again tomorrow. Make sure you watch the post. I'll post what time we're going live. And welcome to Training Wild Burros at Famous Seamus Farm, where we're taking care of donkeys one at a time. Maybe we'll bring another donkey up here tomorrow. Maybe again. I don't know. What do you think?
I think is just loving it.
She is just loving it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have an amazing day.
I love that tuning in.